Hi, welcome to this video. I'm going to be using some new makeup, some makeup that I haven't been able to use yet, and try to create a look, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna start with my moisturizer, so Bobbi Brown Priming Moisturizer. It's gonna be a quick look, or I'm gonna try to be quick. It's just a few items that I've been putting aside to try in a video and I haven't been able to. I'm gonna start off with my face, to give me a base and like a primer. If you've seen my past videos, you know how much I love this priming moisturizer. And as it dries, I'm going to be showing you the foundation that I'm going to be using today. That is not, I don't think it's that new, but it's new to me. I haven't used it yet. It's the Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 from Ilia. I bought this recently in Sephora that I went in store just to see what was going on during the VIB sale, and I saw this. I was able to swatch it and I think it's going to be a perfect match. It has niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid, so it sounded really good to me, very appealing. And I picked up shade ST1 Rendezvous. It says in the back, shake vigorously before use. It's broad spectrum SPF 40 sunscreen with active ingredients, zinc oxide 12%. Alright, so let's shake it vigorously and swatch it in the back of my hand. Oops, I got hair here to show you. It's really liquidy, so I'm just put a big drop and show you. It's really water, like liquidy, so I'm gonna be careful. And I'm gonna be using this Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush that I haven't used yet, and I'm interested, so I'm gonna pick up with a brush and just apply away. I'm gonna do one side, compare it to the other one, and then I'll do the whole face. There is like a scent. I'm not gonna say like a perfume or fragrance, but there is a scent. No fragrance there. I don't, at least not one that I could detect. I will be wearing this foundation for about, I would say 6 hours, because it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I am gonna go to my place of worship and be there for a while, to like a couple of hours, and come home. So it should be around 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours. I'll leave a pinned comment, let you guys know how the foundation performed at the end of the day when I took it off, or not at the end of the day, after 6 hours of wear, because some foundations do tend to change after some time, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Hopefully it's for the better. So far it looks really good, and it's glowy, which is always like the first thing that I look at. It's glowy and it's not weird around my nose, but I have to see if it's better, if it improves with time, and also how my skin feels after I take it off, because it does have squalane, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, all that good stuff. And as you saw, I applied just a very thin layer. I think it's light coverage, but you could build it up. Probably it looks like you can build it up to a medium coverage, but I'm not gonna do that because I do like light coverage, as you guys probably know if you seen my past videos. So you see I have it on this side. It's a perfect match, so I'm glad of that. And then compared to this side, I do have some redness today, like normal skin, some texture, some pores. And this foundation doesn't really, I'm not gonna say that blurs my pores, but it doesn't accentuate them, which is good as well. And it is to the other side. I have to get another pump. It feels really light, which is great. Like I have nothing on my skin. And this brush is really nice. Like it applies it really well. It's not huge. It's not as big as the Beekeeper Beauty one, which is my favorite foundation brush so far. But it's a really good size, big enough that I'm not gonna spend half an hour trying to apply foundation all over my skin. It's like a really good size is what I mean to say. And it's really fluffy. I believe, I'm not an expert in brushes, but I believe this is a synthetic brush. As always, I'm gonna put links of everything that I use in the description box. So if there's something that you see that interests you, you could pick it up if you like. You don't have to use my affiliate link if you don't want to, of course, but it's there if you want it to use it. So there it is all over the skin. I do have a little bit left on the back of my hand. I don't want to waste it, so I'm gonna go back and see if there's somewhere else, that maybe here in my cheeks, just a little bit more. My driest areas, like down here. I'm really light-handed when it comes to my nose area, because that's my T-zone. Even though I do have dry skin, sometimes this area around like my nose, I get a lot of accentuated pores there, and I get sometimes a little bit oily there, and even on, like on my lids sometimes I get oily. So I very light-handed when it comes to those areas, but in these areas down here, like I'm really dry, I don't mind putting a little bit more on foundations like this that are really glowy and have so many good ingredients. So making sure that everything's applied nicely, looking good so far. Again, it feels really light, as if I have nothing on, and my face looks glowy, radiant, which is great. All right, so what are we gonna do next? We're gonna apply concealer. I'm gonna be using a new to me concealer. It's from Bobbi Brown, coincidentally. It's the Intensive Serum Concealer. I don't recall if I purchased this or was part of a gift with purchase or part of a set. I don't remember because I bought it like about a month ago. And it's in shade Porcelain. I threw away the box, so I don't know what properties it have. But it does have, it is called a serum concealer. So I'm thinking it's probably really hydrating for the eye area. So I'm going to apply, you know, the normal areas right here and on the side. Maybe I should leave the concealer for the end or for later, because I'll be using a new to me eyeshadow palette, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to be using, I could use my finger, but today I'm going to use my Ilia Beauty A506 concealer brush. I think it's a perfect size and perfect angle for concealer. I don't know if this concealer dries fast, so I'm going to do like this to one side and then do the other just in case it dries fast, which I don't think it, now that I look at it, I don't think it does, but you know, just in case. And then I always like to get the excess and apply it on the lid. It's my way of applying primer. It's a little bit sticky, so the eyeshadows will stick better. Okay, the same brush, any excess, you know, apply here on between my eyeshadows, my eyebrows, and here on my nose and lip area. There you go. I wouldn't say it's a brightening concealer, but it does conceal my dark circles a little bit, and it doesn't dry out my eye area, and it looks creamy. I am going to be using a new powder, so the foundation itself is a little bit sticky and the concealer less sticky, but it's still a little bit sticky. So I'm going to be using, as I said, like I said, a new powder. This was gifted to me from Laura Mercier. This is the Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Press Powder. Maybe I should use a loose powder, but I've been curious to try this powder. They sent me shade Translucent, which might as well because I am really pale, really fair. And I'm going to use brush from Refer number 22 and just swirl it. Just go like here over my eye area. I don't want to put too much because I do have dry skin, and I don't want to dampen the radiance, but at the same time I don't want my face to be sticky. And then that's good. It did dampen a little bit, but it's not sticky anymore, and that's great. Let me look close up. There's no like shimmery or nothing like that. It does its job. It does its job pretty well. Nice. Thank you, Laura Mercier, for sending me this powder. If they watch my videos, thank you very much. All right, so what should we do next? Well, I already know what I'm going to do next because I already have it planned out. I'm going to be using today the new to me, I think it's relatively new, the Pat McGrath mini eyeshadow palette in Sublime Smoke. It does come with 6 shades. I'm going to swatch them right now on the back of my hand, but I think I'm just going to stick to the bottom 3 today, and I'll use the other shades in another video. I don't feel like using all those shades today. I want it to be like a really easy look, fast, like everyday, like you could take to work kind of look that you could do in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna swatch some of the shades back here, or no, all the shades back in the back of my hand. These are really creamy. Well, there's one that I have to go back and swatch again. It's not as shimmery as I would like, but we'll make it work. So these 3 are the bottom row, and then here are the top 3. You could tell which one is which. This is this color, and then this is this color, and then this is this color. See, this color right here is not as shimmery as I would like, but we'll make it work for the inner corner area. Really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to be using today the new Refer brushes that I picked up and I showed in one of my last hauls. I'm going to start with number 27. This is a repeat. I already have this eyeshadow, this brush, but I love it and I want to have a backup. And I'm going to start with the light matte color and apply it all over the crease area. Oh, it's pigmented, so be light on the hand. I'm gonna go light here on the lid and back here on the crease. It has a little bit like orange in there, like a brown orange, orange brown. I'm gonna go back with that same color, and I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna apply here on the outer half as well. The Refer brushes are so fluffy, so soft. You barely feel them on your lids, on your skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my finger and go in with this color, the shimmer, and apply it in the inner half. I'm gonna use my middle finger. It's really soft, and I'm gonna get some of that shimmer here and apply on top of it because I want to lighten up a little bit. I think in the Refer set that I got, there's a tiny brush. Yes, the number 03. I'm gonna go in with that light shimmery champagne color and apply here in the inner corner. That same brush, swipe it clean, go back with that matte color I use in the beginning, this one here. Just get the tip and go to the bottom half, my water line area here. I'm gonna go back to that Refer brush I was using earlier, swipe it clean, and then blend here the outer area, blend everything together. And there, my eyes are done. Except that now I'm gonna apply mascara. I don't have a new mascara, so I'm gonna be using the one from Chantecaille, the Full C's mascara. I still have to apply bronzer, highlighter, and blush, but I haven't forgotten. Just that I wanted to finish up my eyes. I'm gonna be using for bronzer today the Pat McGrath Bronze Without Caution. I used this recently and I liked it. It's new, it's still available, and it's a nice light color. I'm gonna be using today the Sonia G Jumbo Bronzer to apply it. I don't really contour, I just apply it on here in my cheek area and also in the perimeter of my face, my forehead. Give me the look of being outside for a little bit, and I got a little bit of sun here on my neck, just like that. It's a very soft, subtle shade. I think it's a really nice shade for me. It doesn't look too obvious, and that's what sometimes I look for. Like, that's what my objective, my goal, to look like naturally glowing, naturally bronzed, naturally blushed. And some bronzers which I still use and love make it a little bit more obvious. So if you're looking for an obvious, more bronzed up look, of course, or contoured, of course, use it. But this bronzer I think is really good for those days when you just want something really light. And it's very hard to make a mistake with a bronzer like this because it's light. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to be using a new blush from Armani. The shade that I have is shade 50, which is Euphoric or Euphoria. It's so pretty. It does have a little bit of highlight in there. Let's see if I can find a space right here. This one was sold out and then it came back. I don't know if it's sold out now or still available, but if I find it, I'll put the link down below. I'm going to be using the Sonia G Jumbo Base to apply this blush. Just give it a couple of taps. It's really pretty, and I'm going really light-handed on the taps. That is so pretty. A little bit on my nose, and it does have a slight shimmer, which you gotta be careful because if you do have a lot of texture, it will come out. But I was really light-handed, so it's okay on my skin. And then for highlight, I'm gonna finish off with a product that I used in a recent video, and I'm liking it. I liked it. I've been liking it so far. It's the YSL Halo Tint Highlighter. I picked up shade New Gold. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand and show you guys what it looks like. It does have a little bit of color. And let's get a little bit and swirl it right here. You guys see it? It is highlighting, but it looks so natural. You guys, if you haven't seen it, you'll see it now. It looks so natural. natural. It looks like it's part of my skin because it just melts right in and becomes one with my skin. I am using my finger just to meld it together with the oils of my finger. You could always use a brush, of course, but sometimes when it's like liquid, the highlighters, I like to use my finger for some reason. Just like the way it feels and applies. It's not like super flashy. It's not like you're gonna see it from outer space, but it's just enough that you could see, you could highlight that area and it looks natural, like if you don't have any highlighter on. And that's the look that I like to go for. You see? It's just so pretty, and it becomes just one with your skin. A little bit up here. I think I want to go with the original idea I had. I'm gonna try on today the Guerlain Kiss Kiss Shine Bloom in shade 520 Love Bloom. It is a balm, but it has some red in there, so let me swipe it right here. So it has red, but it's also a balm, so it's like really light, just the look that I'm aiming for. Oh, this is so buttery. It smells so good. Like you could eat it up, but don't. How gorgeous is that? It's like an orange, red, pink. It's not really orange red actually. It's like in Spanish was a fruit called mamey. In English, I don't know if it's called mamey, but it's like that mamey color, like that dark carnation pink red. It's beautiful. Alright, my skin is looking really good. That foundation, I'm loving it. It is so pretty, so light. The blush, the eyeshadows, everything works so good together. What do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? I think maybe like a nude color will be a little bit better match for the eyeshadows, but I was dying to try this balm. And I think I could make it work. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you've used any of these products, please let me know. I'm very curious to know your thoughts about makeup, or the makeup that I used today, because makeup is relative. What's good for me might not be good for you, and vice versa. So I'd like to know what you guys think. I'm really loving this look, and I am going to leave a pinned comment down below after I take off all the makeup and let you guys know how I feel about the foundation and how my skin felt after I took everything off. I want to thank you guys for coming over to see me create this look. I really do appreciate you spending time with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.